Coming up on the next Real Talk with Jenkins, we take you to Natchez, Mississippi, the home of a very special family that you're about to meet. It's all coming up next on Real Talk with Jenkins. It's the giant rug and art sale at the Tent at Sunset Mall for a limited time only. You'll get great deals, 30 to 50% off from an impressive selection of beautiful rugs of all sizes and shapes. You'll see all kinds of styles and colors. You'll see a greater selection of rugs at the Rug and Art Tent than any other place in San Angelo. Looking for art? You'll find a great display of decorative oil paintings and frames at the giant Rug and Art Sale. Select paintings of different genres and sizes from 2x3 to 10x13. It's all happening at the giant Rug and Art Sale at the Tent at Sunset Mall in San Angelo for a limited time.
My name is Travis with Gray's Transmissions. Here at Gray's Transmissions, we have a reputation for customer service, and we've been serving the San Angelo area for over 45 years. Our focus is you, the customer. So whether you need a diagnostic check or a complete transmission service repair, we're here for you. Gray's Transmissions, where service meets quality, and that's our #1 priority.
We are here when you need us.
Gray's Transmissions, 1202 Pulliam Street, San Angelo. Ready for a great meal and an awesome atmosphere? Then Golden Corral in San Angelo is the right place. You'll get a wide variety of delicious selections. Whether it's from our grill with freshly cooked steaks, our line of entrees featuring fried chicken, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and plenty of mixed vegetables, to our array of desserts and your choice from the salad bar, you'll dine in our newly renovated family-owned restaurant with style and comfort. Golden Corral serves breakfast Saturday and Sunday mornings and steaks every night and after 11 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday. Golden Corral offers curbside to go and catering with a large menu for your special event. So come on out to Golden Corral, 4387 West Houston Hart in San Angelo. Broadcasting worldwide to every nation, this is the Gospel America Television Network. Broadcasting to every nation on Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, and online at gospelamerica.net. It's time for Real Talk with the Jenkins, featuring Lady MJ, Pastor Marcella Jenkins, and Dr. G, Dr. Gary Jenkins. And now, let's join Real Talk with the Jenkins. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Real Talk with the Jenkins. I'm Dr. G.
I'm Lady MJ.
And we are the Jenkins. Now, today, we have a special edition of Real Talk with the Jenkins. We're going to show it both on Fox West Texas in San Angelo and Abilene, and we're also going to show this show worldwide and nationwide on the Gospel America Television Network. So we're excited about it. We got our first audience back here.
Yes.
That's awesome. Yes. Hey, audience, good to have y'all. Hey, good to have y'all. Now,
yeah, this is exciting because we're with the Mayberry family, and they're making us feel just like family.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like I'm at my own family reunion.
Yes.
You know, I know that the Thanksgiving holiday is over, just passed, and now we're looking forward to Christmas.
Yeah.
And the holiday season is upon us.
Yes.
But I wanted to take this time to talk about family.
Yeah.
And we have some special guests with us today.
Yes, I think we have actually 5 generations, is it? No.
Yeah, we got 5 generations of the Mayberry family.
Good morning. I'm Rodney Mayberry. I'm here in Natchez, Mississippi with Gary and his wife Marcella. And this guy sitting next to me is my father of 89 years. So we decided to come and celebrate Thanksgiving and his birthday at the same time. I'm also with my brother Lawrence and my other brother Jerome. Both of them, Jerome is old. I'm the oldest, then Jerome, and then Lawrence. And of course Dad is here the senior patriarch of our family.
All right, Mr. Mayberry, tell us about you. Tell us about your beautiful family.
Oh, it's a very long story. I remember back where we was raised at, I was raised up by about 2 miles from where these children's mother lived at, where she was raised, but I didn't know her then. And they went to a church up there called Bethlehem. And one Sunday they had 7 people get baptized up there, and all of them was girls. And I remember we all went to the baptism, but still I didn't know these children's mother. And over the years as it passed, we moved to Natchez, and the paper mill come here. We started working at the paper mill, and I got a job hauling ice, and I had to go to a cafe with the ice, and that's where I met these children's mother at. She was the lady that fixed hamburgers there. When I take the ice in, I'd ask her to fix me a hamburger, and she got to the place where she'd fix the hamburger and tell me just go, and they ain't gonna charge you with it. And the people didn't know it, and that's how I really come into contact with her. And at that time, y'all may not believe it, but she was making $10 a week. That's what her pay was. And when I went to work, I started off making $30 a week. I hadn't got married then, but once I met her one evening when I was getting off from work, and she was on her way to the show, and I went to the movie with her. And so she didn't live too far from where I worked at. So I decided to go by the house and sit and talk with her. So she told me different things, and we talked about different things. And finally I wound up one day, she spoke to me, I spoke to her about getting married. And it was a jury lived about 2 blocks from us. And we walked to the jury's office and got married and walked back. And from then on, when I draw my check, I'd keep $5 in my pocket and give her the rest. And the rent was about $5 a month. And where I live at now, people don't believe it, I paid $5 for the water meter, $5 for the power meter, and $5 for the gas meter. And right now, I think they something like $300.
Big difference.
But I never had one of them turned off. Then here come all these children, you know. And when Diane was first born, I remember we was working down on the coast, and we slipped home one weekend, and we had a porch on us house, and I there had laid Diane on the porch out there in the cool, and we slipped up there and stole the baby off the porch and went up under the house with the baby. So he just kind of howled off the ground. Boy, that woman come out that house and went to hollering, "Where's my baby? What?"
So wait a minute. What do you mean by all these children just hit? They just came up. Wait a minute. Something happened.
We're talking about Diane right
After
now.
we got married,
Uh-huh.
Diane showed up.
She just showed up. Where Diane at?
She showed up and wouldn't leave.
Yeah. And that was one of the reasons we got married, because, well, the old people always told us that if we didn't do right according to the Lord's word, the Lord wouldn't bless you. But, you know, at the same time, I was reading the scripture in Hebrews, the 1st chapter, where he said back then, God come down and told the prophets what to go to talk to the fathers and tell the people what to do. But the second verse tell you, but now in these last days, he has spoken to us through his son, which is Jesus Christ.
Right.
Yeah.
And see, that was a lot of, back then as a young man coming up, everything we did, we always reached back and thought about what the old folks told us, you know. And out there where I was raised at, I guess I couldn't count the people, but it was a very few had education. All them old people you saw that they couldn't read and write, but they could tell you how to go to the Lord. Mm-hmm. And since I become a Christian, the Spirit of the Lord have told me, the Holy Spirit taught those people what to say.
Yeah.
How has Natchez changed from those days to now?
Wow. Boy, it's a big change done come here, but he still has a whole lot hanging in there yet, though. Because at one time, the well-off people in Natchez that was black, you couldn't go to them and get no help. Because I don't know why they wouldn't help you. But I don't call no names, but you always had to go, you most had to go to the man you work for. Ask him for what you want. And that way, anything you did, he always had you hooked up on his end where he can tell you what to do. Is the one told me once, as long as you keep the money out of his hand, I got control of it.
Yeah.
How long was you married?
Huh?
How long was you married?
62 years.
62 years.
And
Oh my goodness. We got a long ways to go.
He's been married almost as long as I am old. That's awesome. Almost. I said almost.
Yeah.
You know, I know I got a little gray hair. I'm a little older than that, but okay.
But anyway, let me get back to my children. We lived all out there on Watson Street, and this one here, LV, he was one, he not scared of animals and snakes.
What's his name again?
Yeah,
Who's this here?
that's LV.
LV.
His name is actually Lawrence.
But his name is Lawrence.
Mayberry.
But that's what we call
Y'all
him.
call him LV.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he told me one day, he come, Daddy, you ever ran the snakes in the woods? And I said, yeah. He said, put one in a bottle for me. We need one at school. I found one, put him in a bottle, and brought him here to him. I don't know what they did with him at school, but he carried him to school.
You came to school that day?
Yeah, but I kept that snake for the whole, it was from the science class.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
And I come in another evening, and they was all out there in the yard playing. And there was a pond behind us house where my dad had dug for we had some horses where they keep water for the horses. And they had went back there in that pond and caught a water moccasin. And they had him in the yard playing with him. He did. He said, Daddy, come in to me.
So wait a minute. You didn't go to Toys R Us and get toys. You go out in the lake or wherever you went and got water moccasins.
I don't know where. I don't know where they went out and got it, but I know that's where they come from, out there water.
What you do with that?
They had him in the yard playing with it. He said, Daddy, come and let me show you what I got. Boy, I look and see that. I said, boy, get that snake away from me. And I made him kill him. And
You killed him?
Yeah, it was
I
went and
very
caught-
poisonous.
I actually went
yeah,
and caught
'cause
another one.
we got two snakes.
Really?
We got two snakes in Mississippi. Is real dangerous. That's a water moccasin and a rattlesnake. When one of them bites you better hurry up and get to a doctor, because he ain't gonna be here long.
Well, we're going to hear more from the Mayberry family, from Pop Mayberry, and also from the sons that are here. But we're going to go to a commercial break, and we'll be back in a moment.
Real Talk with the Jenkins. We'll be right back after these messages. It's the giant rug and art sale at the Tent at Sunset Mall for a limited time only. You'll get great deals, 30 to 50% off from an impressive selection of beautiful rugs of all sizes and shapes. You'll see all kinds of styles and colors. You'll see a greater selection of rugs at the Rug and Art Tent than any other place in San Angelo. Looking for art? You'll find a great display of decorative oil paintings and frames at the Giant Rug and Art Sale. Select paintings of different genres and sizes from 2x3 to 10x13. It's all happening at the Giant Rug and Art Sale at the Tent at Sunset Mall in San Angelo for a limited time.
My name is Travis with Gray's Transmissions. Here at Gray's Transmissions, we have a reputation for customer service, and we've been serving the San Angelo area for over 45 years. Our focus is you, the customer. So whether you need a diagnostic check or a complete transmission service repair, we're here for you. Gray's Transmissions, where service meets quality, and that's our #1 priority. We're here when you need us.
Gray's Transmissions, 1202 Pulliam Street, San Angelo. Ready for a great meal and an awesome atmosphere? Then Golden Corral in San Angelo is the right place. You'll get a wide variety of delicious selections. Whether it's from our grill with freshly cooked steaks, our line of entrees featuring fried chicken, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and plenty of mixed vegetables, to our array of desserts and your choice from the salad bar, you'll dine in our newly renovated family-owned restaurant with style and comfort. Golden Corral serves breakfast Saturday and Sunday mornings and steaks every night and after 11 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday. Golden Corral offers curbside to go and catering with a large menu for your special event. So come on out to Golden Corral, 4387 West Houston Hart in San Angelo. And now back to Real Talk with MJ and Dr. G.
We're back. This is really cool to have a live audience in Natchez, Mississippi. We're on location with the Mayberry family. We're talking about family, we're talking about history, and we're talking about what it means to have love one for another. And our special guest, Johnnie Mayberry, is with us along with his sons, and we're going to talk about more of his offspring as we continue our broadcast. But first, I want you to know that we hope that you all have a safe and happy holiday season. And now, Lady MJ, you haven't said much. What do you got to say about all this? The fact that we're here in a historical town called Natchez, and we're with the Mayberry family.
What's interesting is just that we have the sons on camera right now, but you will see a snippet of the daughters as well. Yeah. They cooked an awesome dinner. It was delicious, and we got to hurry and get this show over because I want some dessert.
I thought I was the director, but she's okay. Anyway, but let's get back into the interview with Mayberry Sr. He is the patriarch of the family, John Mayberry. And tell us, sir, about your other sons.
Well, he's great too, just like my younger son.
Is that the one right here?
Yeah,
Jerome.
What's his name?
He don't care too much about animals and stuff like that. I was told that when him and his son was living in Atlanta, they found a snake in his yard and they both left home.
They moved to Natchez.
So they let the snake run them away from the house. That's what I said.
That was true, Jerome?
That's a true story.
Yes. What kind of snake was out there, you know?
A garden snake.
Oh, okay.
Now I like to tell y'all something. I think this is the best news I ever heard of. This son here, he was going to 4th Street Church of Christ up there, and
Which son?
he
Jerome?
LV. And he come home one evening when I come from work, he come to, Daddy, would it be all right for me to bring a preacher by the house to have a Bible class? And I say, no, baby, ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't never turn God's word down. So he did bring the preacher by there. They had the class and everything. And so finally I went up there. I was in the bed asleep one night after I had the Bible class, and I woke up about 11 or 12 o'clock. No, I was about 10, and I was crying. And my wife said, I said, well, what's wrong with you? I said, I'm going to church with LV in the morning to get baptized. Well, he was sleeping in the other room and hugged me. And he said, Daddy, you can get baptized right now if you want to. And I said, how? He said, I'll call Brother Green. And he called Brother Green. Brother Green said, bring him on up to the church right now.
Jerome, what was your childhood like growing up in Natchez, Mississippi? That's a loaded question.
My youngest brother and I, we fought all the time. No matter where we went, he likes to instigate trouble, and then he'll want me to help him finish it. But we had a pretty good childhood.
Yeah.
Overall, it was good.
And was Daddy tough?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can't recall one time my dad saying, "I love you" to his kids, to the kids, but he could convince you with that belt.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty persuasive.
Pretty persuasive.
Yeah.
All right, who's next? Okay, come on over here, Lawrence. Let's hear what you got to say.
I don't know. I'm a little more partial to Daddy than my brother here. Daddy was a good daddy.
You were spoiled, huh? Were you spoiled?
Oh yeah, he was. Well, I just like to do more than Jerome did. I wanted to work out in the woods. I wanted to drive tractors. I wanted to drive loaders, machines. I wanted to do those things. I wanted to do it. So that's sort of like made us a little different. He was the scary one. He's still scary. I was cautious. He was scary. I was more cautious. Yeah.
Probably the most important thing that I learned from Mom was, when I was a kid, I couldn't go in McDonald's and get a hamburger because we were black. But she would never allow us to feel sorry for ourselves. She never allowed us to be angry and upset. And she always said the best revenge was to succeed. And so as a result, I was able to live my life like that. When I joined the military, the last thing she told me when I was leaving was, you're going to get in a class, and there'll be a white guy in front of you, there'll be one behind you, there'll be one on the right and one on the left. But remember this, the reason why they're there is they don't know either. So that was the kind of person she was. And so she impressed that upon me. Okay. And so it's been with me. I'm currently a businessman in San Angelo, but we have never allowed the color of our skin to be a handicap. And here's the reason why. Dad and his father were in business in the 30s, 40s, and 50s when it wasn't fashionable to be black and be in business. But they succeeded in their business. So from that, Bev and I have succeeded not only in business, but my son is currently my business partner. And he has succeeded by getting his master's license as well. So the business will continue into the next generation unless he and his wife decide they don't want to do that, which we give them the total freedom to make that choice.
The Mayberry family celebrated a special event while we were in Natchez. It was the 89th birthday of Johnnie Lee Mayberry.
All right, so on the count of three, if everybody would chime their voices in. Bring it over. Bring the cake over.
Before we left Natchez, the patriarch of the Mayberry family, Johnnie Lee Mayberry, offered a prayer for his family.
Holy name, I thank you for blessing all of my children to be able to come back where they was raised at. And Father, you said in your word, if I ask, it shall be given, and if I seek, I shall find, and if I knock, the door will be open. And Father, I'm asking you, please take care of these young according to your will, because you have been good to me. You have brought me a mighty, mighty long ways. And when it come down to the end of my journey, where I won't be around here to worry no more, in your time to call and my time to answer, I pray that you will give me a seat in your kingdom where I can praise you forever and ever. Amen.
Amen. We also wanted to take the time to show you other members of the Mayberry family, starting with the children of Johnnie Lee Mayberry and then his grandchildren. But it doesn't stop there. There's more to come. Here are the great-grandchildren, along with their parents as well. And so we salute the Mayberry family.
We're almost out of time, but we dare not leave because we've been talking with the, with Daddy Mayberry and his sons. But it would be horrible if we did not show the daughters.
Yeah.
So at this time, I just want you to know that we are so grateful. I'm going to ask if my camera lady over there will just swing over and get a wide shot of everybody over here. This is the family. These are the children of Johnnie Mayberry.
Yes.
And I think that we all
have one missing.
And one is missing. Mary's missing.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think we should give God a prayer and praise for family. All right, we want to certainly thank everybody for welcoming us to Natchez, Mississippi, to be with the Mayberry family. 5 generations of the Mayberry family. That is absolutely awesome. And we want to take this time to say to each and every one of you that are watching, thank you so much for viewing and letting us come into your home. We want to thank our sponsors, and I thank God just for this opportunity to be with family.
All right.
You're watching Real Talk with Jenkins. I'm Dr. G.
I'm Lady MJ.
And we are the Jenkins.